Welcome to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. Myself Priscilla Asade. I am going to teach you English grammar. Students, do you remember what we have finished in the last session? Yes, we have finished with our grammar topics. Today, now we are going to see some of the writing skills. There are three types of writing skill which we are going to see in this term. But today I am going to teach you only one of the writing skill, that is letter writing. Now students, do you know how many types of writing skills are there? Yes, first is letter writing. Second is composition, wherein one topic is given and then you write on that in detail. And one is paragraph writing. So in our today's session, students, we are going to learn about letter writing. Do you know what is letter writing? Yes. What is letter writing? When we are writing some letters to our friends, relatives, or to our, if we say, principal officers, anyone. So all that type of letters come under letter writing. This letter writing has been divided into two, that is formal letter and informal letter. Now we are going to see what is formal letter and what is informal letter. In detail we are going to see what is formal letter. Okay, so formal letter. Letters can also be of the formal type. Such letter are the applications written to the principal, class teacher and so on. Okay, so what is formal letter? See, when we are going to write a letter, when we are going to write application to the principal, class teacher, if you want to go half day, or if you want to go, you are taking leave. So teacher tells you, no, students, bring the leave letter, all that. So that time whenever we are writing the letter, that is a formal letter. So all that letters come under this section, that is formal letter. Understood, students? Okay. Now what is informal letter? Now when we are writing informal letter, that is it is referred to as a friendly letter. Means it is a personal letter when we write to our friends or relatives. So I have written here some information about informal letter, that an informal letter is also referred to as a friendly letter. For informal letter, one more name is given, that is a friendly letter. Means what? That it is a personal letter. It's a personal letter. To whom we are writing, students? Written to friends or relatives. If you will see, if our friends, they are living far away and then you have to invite them at your house for some of the other programs. So that time when we are writing letter, that comes under this informal letter. Then if you want to invite your cousins, any of the relatives for your programs, so that also come under informal letter. So today what we are going to learn, how to write a letter. Okay. So we are going to learn, which letter we are going to learn today, students? Yes, informal letter. An informal letter. So when we are writing an informal letter, there are 6 things that you have to keep in your mind when you are writing. So this is very, very important whenever you want to write a letter to your friends or relatives. So again I will tell you, students, keep in your mind all the things, 6 things which I will tell you now, or which I will explain you now. Are you ready, students? Yes. What is the first one? First, when you are writing letter, what is important? Address of the sender. Means I am sending, means my address will come over there. Next is what? Date. Next, what you have to mention? You have to mention on which date you are writing the letter. Third is what? Name of the person you are addressing the letter to. If you are writing to your friend, you have to mention your friend's name. If you are writing to your cousin, you have to write your cousin name. If you are writing to your uncle, auntie, grandfather, grandmother, that you have to mention, you have to address that letter. So these 3 things first you have to keep in your mind when you are going to write an informal letter. Ready students? Again I will repeat the first 3 points. First is you have to write the address of the sender. Means if you are writing, then you have to write your address. Second, you have to mention which date you are writing that letter. And the third thing which you have to keep in mind, that to whom you are addressing that letter. Is that clear students? Now what is the fourth one? The important part of the letter, that is the body of the letter. What is important over here? Body of the letter. What you are going to do over here students? Yes, you are going to mention in detail for what purpose you are writing this letter. Okay, first we are going to just ask them how are you, all that, and then if you want to invite them, or if you want to miss whatever detail, what is your intention to the write that letter, that all will come in this body of the letter. Then what is the fifth thing? You will close your letter, okay, by saying yours faithfully, yours lovingly, and at last you will write your own name, so that the person who is getting the letter should know who has written this letter. Understood student? Again I will repeat from fourth. Fourth is body of the letter, wherein you are going to write all the details of your letter. Then you have to close it, and then you have to write your own name. You have to mention your name. So understood students that what are the things you have to keep in your mind when you are going to write an informal letter? Yes, first is, again I will repeat, address of the sender. Second, date. Third, name of the person you are addressing the letter to. Fourth is body of the letter. Fifth is closing, and sixth is your own name. If you keep all these things in your mind, and according to this sequence you will keep in your mind, then you will be able to write the letter in a very proper way. Now students, what we will do now? Yes, we are going to write practically this letter in your rough note book. Now what I want you to do, you have to take your rough note book, open your rough note book. I will give you time. Take your rough note book, don't take any of the CW book. Okay, take pencil in your hand. Now how you are going to write the letter? So now we are going to do the practice of how to write a informal letter. Are you ready students? Everyone? Okay. Can you see the red line and black line? Yes. So on the top, what you have to do? You have to write the topic. Letter writing informal. Which letter we are writing? Informal. And you can see the topic also. What is my topic? Write a letter to your friend. Means what we are writing letter, to whom you are writing the letter? We are writing letter to one of our friend. For what we are writing? We are inviting him. Inviting him or her to your birthday party. Again I will repeat my topic. Write a letter. You have to note down in your rough notebook the way how I have written. Can you see on the top I have written letter writing informal, and then next I have written write a letter to your friend inviting him or her to your birthday party. Understood till here students? Have you written down in your book? I will wait for few seconds, few minutes for you. Done? Now what you will do students? You have to turn the page, and then we will start with the letter. Why I am telling you to turn your page? So that our full letter should fit in one page. If you start your letter here itself, then it will not fit in this space. So again I'll just suggest you to turn the page, take a new page, so that our full letter will fit in one page. Have you finished with this topic student? Okay. Now take a new page. Again I will repeat, I am telling you to take new page so that our full letter will fit in one page. See, can you see here one line is there in your book? Here one red line is there. So on the top you have to start. If you want, you can leave one line. Okay? So what is the first thing? 6 things we have learned. So what is the first thing we have to write? Yes, we have to write address of the sender. Here if you want, you can give only one finger gap. Either you can touch the line and write. Anything you can do. But I have left some space. So if you want, you leave, else you can write here also. So 133 oblique 69 comma 2nd Street. This is only a sample address. So whatever I have given here on the screen, that only you copy. Again, see, this is very important. Comma and this comma is very important. 133 oblique 69 comma 2nd Street comma. What is the next thing, students? Yes, that is our, from where the letter has come, that is Delhi. You can mention from which cities. If you are writing Solapur, you can write Solapur, Delhi, whatever. This is a sample, so I have written Delhi over here. So what is the next thing? This is our address of the sender. Next, yes, next is 31st August 2020. Means you have to write the date. You have to mention the date, on which date you are writing. Can you see here, student, what is important? Comma, here city name is mentioned, so here you have to put full stop, and again over here full stop. This is very important thing in letter. I hope that all these 3 you have written in your rough notebook. Done? Here, what is this? This is salutation. Means you are just telling them dear. If your friend is there, so what we are going to do? You are going to say dear. Next, what is this? Body of the letter. First you copy down this dear Mala, comma. Now you have to start the letter. Hardly it is 1, 2, 4, 5 lines. So you can copy down. I will just dictate you the letter. You just copy down in your book. I hope that till here you have written down. Okay, start from here. And can you see here, students? All are in one line. On 6th September. See the difference when you are writing the letter, and when is your birthday? On 6th September. So there should be prior you are writing the letter. So on 6th September 2020. I am celebrating my, again I will repeat, student, the sentence. On 6th September 2020, full stop, I am celebrating my birthday at my house. If you want, you can mention your 8th birthday, 7th birthday, whatever, which birthday you are celebrating, that number you can mention over here. I have only mentioned your birthday at my house, full stop. So what is your wish now? That your friend should join the party. So please join the party. When it is going to start? Which will start at 6 p.m. full stop. Again I will repeat, student, please join the party which will start at 6 p.m. full stop. Next, I have also invited our friends. We will have great fun together. I hope that you have written down this body of the letter. Again I will repeat, on 6th September 2020, I am celebrating my birthday at my house, full stop. Please join the party which will start at 6 p.m. Full stop. I have also invited our friends. Full stop. We will have great fun together. Understood, students? I hope that you have written down in your rough notebook. And then convey my regards to uncle and auntie. And at last you have to just give your regards to uncle and auntie. Means your friends, mummy and daddy, parents. And then how you have to close? Yes, your loving friend. What are the words? Your loving friend. Done, students? And at last, your name. Here a sample is there, so I have written only Shanti. If you want, here you can write your name, here you can write your own friend's name. Some things in your letter you can change. That is, here you can write your friend's name, here you can write your birth date. According to that date will be changed. Okay? And here your name as you are writing this letter. Understood, student, how you have to write a letter? Yes, first is what? The address of the sender. In 2 lines I have finished. Then we have to write the date. Then salutation is there. And then body of the letter. Can you see here? Yes, body of the letter is there. And then you have to close your letter. And at last you have to write your name. And I hope that you have understood how you have to write a letter to your friends, relatives. So which letter we have learned today, students? Yes, we have learned about informal letter. Understood, students? Now one of the writing skill we have finished, that is letter writing. And in that what we have finished? We have finished informal letter. Now one next writing skill is paragraph writing. Now what is paragraph writing? Now what is paragraph writing? Do you want to know how we have to write a paragraph? Yes. Means any small topic or any small theme will be given, and on that you have to write few lines about that. So there are some rules which you have to keep in your mind when you are writing a small paragraph. Now what is paragraph? Paragraph is a short composition which is written on a single theme. Means as we are writing composition, we will see composition. In composition we are writing in detail. Yes or no? But paragraph is what? You have to write in short whatever theme is given. And we should not include any of the topic in that. A paragraph should have the following features. If you will see, I will show you what are the features which you have to include in a paragraph. Ready, student? What are the features? Yes. The first sentence should introduce the theme. Then all the sentences whatever is there in a paragraph should give details on the main theme in an interesting way. And what is the third one? Yes, the last sentences should present the ideas of the paragraph in a nutshell, means in a short way. Okay, so these are the things which you have to keep in your mind when you are writing a short paragraph. Now we will do practice of writing one of the paragraph. Okay, again take your rough notebook. Now what we have finished? We have finished writing a letter writing. I hope that you are not tired, students. You will finish this also along with me. Okay, now take a new page. Now this is the third page which we are writing. On the first page what we have written? Yes, we have written the letter writing topic. And the second page what we have done, students? We have written the informal letter. Now on the third page what we have to do? Can you see here a red line? Yes, and can you see here the line, black line? Okay, so here on the top you have to write the topic. Means what you have to write? Write a paragraph on my best friend. You are having friends, student? Yes, among them you are having best friend. So about them you have to write. See, this question number 1, if you not write, then also it's okay. Only write your paragraph on my best friend. So what is your topic, today's topic? Yes, my best friend. I hope that everyone is having one or the other best friend. So in that paragraph, what you are going to include, students? First, what is the first and foremost thing? That is, you are going to write your friend's name. Okay, and your best friend, of course, he or she may be of your age, whatever age. Okay, sometimes your grandfather, grandmother are also your best friend, maybe your mother, father, or any of your relatives are also your best friend. You can write that also. Then class, sharing, hobby, whatever is there, these are the hint which you have to write in the paragraph. Here, whatever hint I have given, that is about the same age, means of your class friend only. Okay, because I have mentioned here class. Clear, students? Okay, so this was a topic. Here you have written. Now come below this red line, and on the top you have to write my best friend. If you want, you can underline that. You have to underline only these words. Okay, my best friend. Done? Now, what is the first line? Yes, for what I told you, you have to write your friend's name. So, my best friend is, I have put here dash, I have put here y dash so that you can write your friend's name. So, you fill it, writing your friend's name, whoever name is there, but write a correct spelling and then here put full stop. Done, students? Okay, second, he is, now what is that? Age. Second is, he is, of course he is of your, in your class means he is of same age. So, he is 8 years old. So, in a sequence you have to write it neatly. If you want, beside the line you can give a 1 finger gap. Can you see here, students? Here I have given gap. Okay, so hardly you can give 1 finger gap, or you can touch the line, or you can write as you feel. But all the lines should come in one sequence only. Okay, in one line only. Done? Have done with these 2 lines? Third, he studies with me in class 3. Again I will repeat this sentence, write down in your book. He studies with me in class 3. So, we are writing the third line. I hope that you are writing without spelling mistake. Put full stop also. For first line also put full stop after you are writing your friend's name. Okay, done. Fourth, we have been friends for 3 years. What is the fourth line? You are writing in detail that from when, the period from when you were friends. So, we have been friends for 3 years. I have underlined there. If you want, you can underline. Why I have underlined? That is optional. Means you can write on your own. Whatever year is mentioned, you can change here. Here also you can change according to your friendship period. Done with the fourth sentence. Fifth one. He shares. How is your friend now? Why he is your best friend? Yes, he shares all his craft books, colors and playthings with me. He shares all his craft books, colors and playthings with me. So, you like your friend. You are writing in detail why you like your friend. I have told you, no? First you have written your name, age, class. So, because of his sharing nature, you like your friend. And he may be having some hobby, that also we will see what is that. Done with the sentence, students? He shares all his craft books, colors and playthings with me. He loves to play cricket. What is his hobby? He loves to play cricket. He loves to play cricket. Now, here I have mentioned cricket. Whichever game or whatever your friend hobbies are, that you can mention over here. Wherever I have underlined, there you can change it. He loves to play cricket. I cannot find a friend like whatever name is there. Whatever name you have mentioned in the first line, that same name you have to mention over here. Otherwise, if you will mention here different name and here different name, it is wrong. The name which you will mention over here, the same name will come over in the last line. That is, you are telling that you will not find a friend like him or her. Done, students? So what we have learned, students, today? This paragraph, how to write a paragraph. And for example, what topic I have taken? A very simple topic, that is about my best friend. I think you can write on your own also without any hint also. Yes or no? Here I have given you hint, and I hope that you have written along with me. And what are the details you have to include in your paragraph? That is name, age, class, sharing, hobby. And see, in a neat way you have to write, and wherever possible you have to put full stop, comma, and if you see here only limited things I have included, only this much only, because this is a paragraph, not a composition. If it is a composition, what you can do, students? Yes, you can include more about your best friend. So as we are learning only paragraphs, only few lines we have to include. In a shortcut way you have to explain about your best friend. So in this way, students, what we have done? We have learned two of the writing skill. Yes or no? That is letter writing and paragraph writing. And you know what is about composition. In composition, what we do? There is a topic given, and on that we are writing in detail whatever topic is there. So that is the difference between a composition and a paragraph. In paragraph we are writing only few lines or limited one. And I hope that what you have learned in letter writing, two types, that is formal and informal, and paragraph, one topic I have given and that you have written down. And I hope that you have all have written whatever I taught you, one letter and one paragraph. Thank you. Have a good day.